Welcome everyone, back with the latest time trial video, where I go through my best lap and show you if I'm able to get gold driving in automatic, and hopefully show other drivers who attempt this in automatic that if I was able to be fast enough, then it can be done. Sometimes I'm not fast enough, or the elite drivers make the gold target out of reach, and I'll have to switch to manual. I'll showcase those laps in these videos as well. I do all my driving on controller, and in time trials, I drive with assists on, which are countersteering, ASM, ABS, and traction if needed. I'm also using the braking area, apex markers, and chasing one of the leader's ghost. The second part of this video will be the chase cam view, so you can see the full position of the car through turns as I'm driving. With all that being said, let's jump right into the lap and show you how I did. This week's time trial is at Road Atlanta in the 2018 Ford Focus RS. I didn't need any car assists for this one other than ABS. Turn 1. Both the ambulance and red paint on the barrier are my braking markers, but I'm braking a few meters before it around this point, which is the fourth red bar of the braking area. I don't brake for long. I let off around the fourth last bar of the area, let it coast to the apex, then full throttle as long as I have the angle right. Here, I use the first red bar as my lift marker, let it coast. Then I use the WeatherTech sign as my brake marker, let off as I pass the area and coast over the curb. I give it a couple slight lifts going through this section to make sure I get the rotation right. You might be able to do it full throttle, but I wasn't able to pull that off. For this turn, I use the start of the curb as my marker and brake just before it. I let off at the end of the area and cut it tight compared to the ghost. For the double right-hander, I first used the 300 board hidden in the trees, let off around the second last bar, let it coast and hit the throttle as I get to the apex. For the second right, I used the second red bar of the area, let off at the last bar, and then slightly back on the throttle going around the turn until I can go full. Here, I use the 300 board as my marker, brake hard, then let off as I pass over the last red bar, cut it tight to get set up for the quick right, lift a little for the rotation, then go full out. Final bend, I use the apex marker as my turning marker because it's an easier visual marker, but if you don't use them, the end of the curb works the same. I was able to get myself into the high 132s, then had an invalid 132.8, so I knew I could be a little faster, and managed to get a 132.870. Not much faster than my previous record, but a time I'm happy with, and confident will keep me in gold standing. Now I leave you with the chase cam view. Hope this video can help all my fellow automatic drivers get themselves that gold. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and see you in the next video.